Your constitutional responsibility does not include suspending or firing Fubara, El-Rufai blasts Tinubu. Former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai has strongly opposed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's decision to suspend Governor Siminalayi Fubara of Rivers State and his deputy Ngozi Odo. In a nationwide broadcast on Tuesday, President Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers State, leading to the suspension of all elected officials in the state for an initial 6-month period. The move has sparked widespread debate on its legality and implications for Nigeria's democratic governance. Reacting in a personally signed statement released on Wednesday night, El-Rufai described the decision as unconstitutional, arguing that the Nigerian constitution does not empower the president to suspend a sitting governor or other elected state officials. The former governor emphasized that such an action undermines Nigeria's democratic federalism, setting a dangerous precedent where an elected president assumes power beyond constitutional limits. There are things that are so clearly wrong that the justifications summoned in their defense fall flat. The decision of Mr. President to suspend the elected officials of the Rivers State government is one of those. El-Rufai stated, well, we've established the fact that, it is wrong for him to do that, but what are we going to do about it? Nothing. He pointed out that while security concerns the Rivers State require urgent intervention, a state of emergency should focus on empowering security agencies, not dismantling democratic institutions. According to him, granting security forces special powers and resources to address insecurity is justifiable, but removing elected leaders is an overreach that violates democratic principles. Yes, if you had just declared the state of emergency, I will say, okay, it's okay. But why are you suspending the elected governor? Why are you removing his deputy? That is really an overreach. El-Rufai also referenced a Supreme Court ruling in the case of Dariyi versus Attorney General of the Federation, which he said clearly established that the suspension of elected officials is unlawful. The responsibilities of a president are extensive but constrained by the Constitution. They certainly do not include the power to remove elected officials, he asserted. We already know. But it's just talk and no action. He further recalled that when former President Goodluck Jonathan declared a state of emergency in the Northeast, then opposition leader Bola Tinubu has strongly criticized the move. Even though Jonathan had not gone as far as suspending governors, El-Rufai urged Tinubu to reconsider his stance and align with constitutional principles. People are urging him, almost like begging him to reconsider. Please, reconsider that your decision and please help us return Fubara'S as the governor. That is what it has gotten to. Where they have to beg him, where they have to urge him. Now wow. It is well. If El-Rufai warned against allowing history to repeat itself, drawing parallels with the controversial 1962 emergency rule in the Western region, which escalated into a political crisis. Let us not keep silence while we witness a repeat of history. I appeal to all patriots and voices of reason to call for an end to this constitutional violation, he urged. He called on the president to reverse this decision, restore democratic structures in Rivers State, and ensure that governance remains within the boundaries of the constitutional law. Everybody has been saying and talking about it, but nothing is going to be done about it. Nothing. It is well. Kaludi cases, but nonetheless, he has fired Fubara, and Fubara just rolled over and sit down. They look. What is he supposed to do when they've brought a retired military man, retired admiral, to come and take over? Is he supposed to fight? Is he supposed to fight and drag and say, no way, I'm not living here? And then another problem will start. I beg. Joshua Remo says, why is El-Rufai now backing around? He was among those that follows Tinubu all round, even up to overseas. Now that Senate refused to approve him to be minister, all of a sudden he turns to his enemy. People, it's not Tinubu that said they should not approve your ministerial appointment now. He's the one. I beg. Joseph Montana says, didn't he got there by imposition and corruption? I don't expect legality and morality out of injustices to Nigerians, but APC exactly. If you got there through mago and everything, you are going to do every other thing there in a mago way. You are not going to do things according to the law because he did not even enter according to the Constitution. It was rigged in. Was it not rigged in? Obo Forebo Amayere says, I'm so ashamed of my country for what we call democracy. How can all the African country left us behind and yet we call ourselves giant of Africa? You see that name? They should go and give it to the rightful owners because we are giants. We are not even dwarfs to even start with, not to talk of giants. Giant K. Abeg, Kenneth John says, North is the major problem of this country. I will keep putting it on them. My question is, who bring Buhari North? Who bring Tinubu North? Who is crying North? 2027 election is approaching. Who is going to choose North? You see that you are not getting it right. Why don't you go and sit down? Not now, foolishness too much. You, El-Rufai, during the election, you and your son say if no be Tinubu, no other person. So wetin you dey talk now? Exactly. They are the ones joining us back. That's why people want to separate for them. That is why that woman in UK, it's really been long that we even heard from her. What's her name? Kemi Badenoch. So she doesn't want to associate with the North. Because really, they are the ones joining us back. If we go one step forward, they drag us back 10 steps backward again. If this same El-Rufai that is talking now, he was the one that supported this Muslim ticket. That is why I don't trust the fact that he said he has gone to SDP. I do not trust him. Because what has changed between then and now that all of a sudden your thinking does not align and then you are going to SDP? It's a lie. He's going there to want to go and scatter the party so that Tinubu can have more chances in 2027. That is what I believe. Ali Haliru says, God has successfully succeeded in setting confusion among them. Abi? Tizueke Chukwumadu says, wonders they say shall never end in this corruption-prone entity where politicians have sowed shame and brought disgrace to themselves and their families. They don't seem to know or say the truth when they are feeding fat from the corrupt system. Yes, so they cannot. Few months ago, Daniel Bala knew all those people in APC who were corrupt and was abusing the hell out of Tinubu. Today, he has joined them. He has gone back to his vomit, while El-Rufai is now seeing and saying the truth. It is really unfortunate. You see, that Daniel Bala's case is what we are going to use in this case. That Daniel Bala did not really go to PDP. He went there to go and destroy the parties, just so that Tinubu can win. All those ones that he was saying that Tinubu is bad, he's a drug baron, he's this, he's that, supporting and saying the truth as at then, it is all a lie. He was acting drama. And that's the same thing I believe that El-Rufai is also doing now. Acting drama for us. That's what they are doing. So I don't really trust that El-Rufai is really having issues with Tinubu. I don't believe that he has really gone to SDP just because he wants to go and form another party. He's going there to go and destroy the party. That's the agenda, and that is what I'm going to stick with. Sela Jariola says, point am for face well. Tell am word. So often and at the same thing. Exactly. At the same thing. I can't trust him. El-Rufai, I'm still insisting that I don't trust him. Mario Akpabio says, El-Rufai is a traitor. Shouldn't insult Tinubu, the president. Okay. Marilyn Maria says, no rude word or insult. In simple words, you can reply to any issue. True. So, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.